Today I am organizing, decluttering, and rethinking our closet. I'm gonna start with my side of the closet, but one thing I am thinking we should do is take these doors off. No matter how you open the door, one way or the other, this middle area is really hard to utilize. So we don't have anything on the bottom section here, and it's just a complete waste of space. But I'm going to start by pulling everything out of my closet so I can see what I want to keep out for this season and what I can put away, like really heavy winter jackets. Last time when my mom went to IKEA, she found these zipper bags, which are really cool. I'm actually using one up there, so I'm gonna pull that one down. And this is just a great way to store off-season clothing that I don't want to have it clogging up this actual working space. And that's where I store things, is up in this section up here. I have everything in this closet though. I don't store anything anywhere else, but I just find switching it out of the way really helps. That's what we're gonna be doing here today. This is a dress I am going to declutter. I just bought this from a thrift store, and there was a reason behind it. I went to a Taylor Swift themed party, so I was trying to dress up like one of her costumes, and in the tour she wears a yellow dress. So this worked. It was only $7. That's why I love buying secondhand stuff. And now I can just return it to the thrift store. Down here in the corner is where I store my declutter basket. So anytime I find things around our house as I'm going through the house, I just put it straight into this basket. And I've been collecting these items for at least 2 months now, and I'm finally ready to take this to the secondhand store. The main reason why I gather things in the basket and hold on to it for a while is, for one, I can talk about it in a video, which I like to do, let it go video, just explaining why I get rid of things. And then also, the thrift store I like to give it to is kind of far. There are a lot of ways to declutter. The way I like to declutter, especially since I have experience behind me, it's relatively easy for me to make decisions, and I've gone through my wardrobe many times before, so I'm not going through my wardrobe for the first time. What I like to do is, knowing what I do want to keep, I will just keep it in here, especially if it's on season and I know I'm going to wear it and I know it fits. I'm just going to hang it back up and put it in the order that makes sense. So probably dresses, shirts, pants, like things together. And then things I am unsure about or that possibly need to be replaced, I am going to pull out and just set aside. The weather right now has been all over the place where we live here in Southern California, so it is kind of hard to really make a decision on warm weather clothes or cool weather clothes. I do need to have a variety in here and still have sweaters and things like that because it is cold in the mornings and the evenings. Now I know everything in here is something I will wear, fits, and I like. I'm keeping all of that. I'm gonna go pull things out of my drawers now and have a look at that. Don't need gloves anymore. Here are some warm under things that I'm not going to need till next winter. This drawer mostly has bathing suits and bathing suit cover-ups, a few workout t-shirts, and things I do use. When summer rolls around, that's when I will be in the mood to try on bathing suits, but today is not the day for that. This is a drawer that had off-season clothing and also a few items that didn't fit yet at the end of last season. So I'm going to look through here, pull everything out, and see what I want to keep and what I might get rid of. As I started pulling things out, I decided I would just pull everything out so I could make the decisions easily, since there were so many things that I really did need to decide on. I love to use clear bags that a comforter or blanket came in to store things that are off season, like gloves and beanies and scarves. So that's what this bag is full of. This is where I'm storing some fancier coats and Grant's suit jacket, just in case, you know, we go to do anything really fancy. We have his suit that he wore to our wedding. And I'm sure I might get the comment of, why do you have so many jackets if you live in Southern California? And the answer is, it actually gets really cold where we live, and we go to the snow as well. We just took a spring week vacation and played in the snow and had a really fun time. But that's why I have different jackets, because some are dressy, some are for rain, and then some are for the snow. These zipper bags are working way better than the hard plastic bin I was using before. Let's start with winter shirts. I wore this shirt a lot, so I'm keeping it, but I am gonna put it into my drawers. This one I did not wear at all this whole entire season. I hope I don't regret this, but I'm going to let it go. I think it's just a little bit too tight still, and I don't really want to hang on to things for another year. So that one's gonna go. This one fits, so that's good. This sweater I'm going to keep because I did wear it even if it was just around the house. This one was good, keeping this one. And the way I make my decision is just whether I wore the item in the last year, if it fits good and is still in good condition, and if I think I will continue to wear it. If there's any of those answers are no, that is when I rethink it and try to decide if I should keep it or not. These are just some stretch pants that I wear under dresses sometimes, or you know, around the house. I just bought this skirts. It has shorts underneath from Costco, and this is just a great thing to throw on if I'm gonna go walk the kids to school and want to have something that's kind of a workout, comfortable skirt. And then this I like, I wore, it was from the thrift store, so it is looking a little bit worn. And I'm going to keep it and make my final decision next year on whether I think I will continue to wear it or not. This shirt, I'm going to let it go because while I really like it, it doesn't fit very well still, and I did not wear it the whole last year. And same with this. I'm going to let this one go. Again, I really love it, but it's still a little too small, or vice versa, I'm a little too big still. However you want to look at it. And therefore, instead of thinking about these shirts having clog up my closet or just drawers, I'm just gonna let those go. This is a sweater dress that I would wear the stretch pants under. I like it. It is good, especially for Christmas time, so I will keep that. This t-shirt is looking a little bit worn and it has a stain on it. But what I'm gonna do is I'm going to hang this back up, and I'm gonna look at my t-shirts and write down which t-shirts need to be replaced, because I do need shirts. I've had questions in the past, why do you have so many hangers if you don't have a lot of clothes? And for a very good reason. They break all the time, especially these velvet ones. I don't know how, but they just break. My kids break them, I break them, my husband breaks them. I don't know why we don't do it on purpose, but that's why I keep them, because I don't want to have to go out and repurchase them. These ones are good, I know for sure. This is a dress from last year, and I know this fits, and I absolutely love it. This is from the store Blue Ginger. It's a place in Maui that I love the clothes from there. Here's another one I have. This one was a little tight at the end of last year, so I'm hoping it won't be this year. So I'll try this on another time, but I'm for sure keeping it no matter what, because eventually it's gonna fit and I really love it. And as you can tell, I have a ton of dresses. So dresses are my number one thing that I love to wear every summer, and even here in California, it's really late spring all through summer, and the beginning of fall you can continue to wear dresses because it's so warm here. I think I will keep it and see if I wear it this summer as a cover-up. I'll put it with the bathing suits, and then if not, I will let it go. I'm still going through my clothes, but Grant just walked in. This is Grant.
How's it going, everybody?
Okay, we've decided, or rather I came up with this idea. I don't know if Grant's even on board yet. We're going to take down the closet doors.
We're going to take down the closet doors.
Yay! As a side note, I definitely do not feel I am minimalist anymore when it comes to clothing. Although I think it depends on who you're comparing yourself to, because I can fit all of my clothes in one half of a non-walk-in closet. So compared to some people, this might still be considered minimalist. Compared to a lot of people, this would be considered a lot of clothing or more clothing than they have. But this makes me happy, and I feel like this is such a great amount for me because I can change out my outfits and not feel as if I'm wearing the same thing over and over and over again. But as you can see, I'm still trying to stay on top of it and get rid of the things that I don't see myself wearing. I've been thinking about getting rid of these closet doors for so long. Okay, these pants I like. I'm keeping these.
Also, this closet pole's too close to the shelf. You need to have a 2-inch gap clearing.
Is this something you're gonna fix today with the new rod or no?
I don't know if I can get rod this length. I'm gonna see.
Yeah, but that's not gonna not sag it because look, it's not moving at all.
Yeah, this weight is pulling this down. I'm gonna take the weight off, put this to here.
Oh, you're gonna move that to there.
Right, and then...
I swear I was listening, but anyway. Okay. Sometimes, you know, I'm thinking other things as other people are talking. Your weight off first, because that's the most heaviest, you know?
You're heavy.
Oh, right there. It lifted.
Yeah, so I think that's...
It's not bent. It just got a lot crazier because now all this stuff has to be on the bed because we are going to do this closet today. So excited about it. Cannot wait. I'm just gonna stack everything up and figure it out later. Keeping these, and while Grant was doing that, I tried some stuff on and looked through everything. So all of these fit except for this pair. This is my favorite pair of jean shorts that I bought years ago, and this is the only thing I'm saving that currently does not fit. I put it on and I was able to do it up, which was a miracle. Never thought it would happen. And it's just a little bit tight still, so I cannot wear it. But I'm holding out hope, and this is kind of my goal, I guess. I really need to find some replacements before I get rid of these. These, I just know, they're all the same, they're just different colors. I just know I want a different type of tank top, and I'm gonna be on the hunt for those for now. Keeping them because if not, I don't have anything. This one I'm going to let go. I'm gonna let this go. This was a dress, if you can believe that, but it shrunk up. This is one of my favorite dresses, upside down. Super cute, keeping that. These outfits are jumpers, one in green, one in blue. I'm gonna keep these for now. I'm gonna see if I wear them this spring, summer. I'm gonna hang them up, obviously, when the closet's done. And then we just have this dress, which I'm gonna let this go. I wore this last spring and summer. I like it. There's really nothing wrong with it, you know, as far as it's in good condition. For me, the armpit holes are just a little bit too big, and it also has no structure whatsoever, so it just hangs, and it's not something, I think I have enough dresses that I really like, so I'm gonna let this one go. This I'm gonna need to try on. I feel like I possibly could fit into this. Haven't had time to try this on. Now this one I have not worn for years. Keeping that. Welcome to the floor. Bottom drawer of my dresser here. This was a dresser that Grant redid for us. We found this secondhand. It's actually a very famous dresser from the 1950s. I forget what it was called. I did a whole blog post on it, but anyway, he refinished this and I really love it, but it is vintage, so it doesn't like pull out really easily. But I just pulled this drawer out and looked through here and I found some more stuff that I am going to get rid of. Okay, this sweater, I just don't wear it. I don't know if it's the neckline, it's shorter. So I'm gonna let this go. I just don't find myself wearing it. This I wear all the time. This is just a big casual sweatshirt. This also does not fit comfortably, so I'm gonna let it go. And this has been a slow process. If you've followed my channel for a while, after I had Levi in 2022, I saved a lot of clothing that I thought would fit by a certain time. I did have a cutoff time of if it doesn't fit by, you know, this time and I didn't love it, I didn't keep it. So I have slowly been letting go of all those things, but now I'm getting a little bit more serious. I also have things that don't really fit because I lost weight and they're just super big on me now. So for instance, this sweater just hangs on me. I kept it because I thought, well, maybe I would wear it. I didn't. I'm gonna let that go. 2 pairs of jeans I just tried on. These are skinny jeans. I'm finding more joy in wearing pants that aren't such a tight skinny jean right now. So I'm just gonna let these go because they don't currently fit and they haven't for 2 years now. It always gets messier before it gets better. I ended up finding 13 items of clothing to declutter. I'm so happy I took the time to go through my entire wardrobe. Sometimes I only go through certain sections, but this time I went through everything, found a lot of things that either didn't fit or I hadn't worn in the last year, so I'm happy to let those go. I am going to reorganize Grant's drawers really quick. We're just gonna have it make more sense by doing t-shirts, shorts, pants, and sweatshirts and sweaters down here at the bottom. Recently, Grant and I went through his entire wardrobe together. We did a video on it, which I can link down below, and he decluttered a ton of clothing that he didn't like anymore or things that were really worn out from work, but we didn't come up with a great way to organize everything. When things are not folded, it just makes it really hard to fit all the shirts in there. We tried organizing it by home clothes and work clothes, but it got really confusing. So I think by dedicating each drawer to a certain type of clothing, like I said, shirts, one drawer, shorts, another drawer, it will highly simplify everything and make it really easy to put the clothes away for him and for me. Both of us will benefit from this. Now I'm just tidying as we're working on this project. I don't want all of this debris to get tracked through the whole house. And I'm also painting the support piece that he made for the bar that we are putting in here. It's a small update, but it makes a world of difference when you see this from what it used to look like compared to how level this shelf is now. Before, I never really noticed it. I thought, yeah, it sags a little, but now that it's straight, it looks so much better. As always, when I think a project should only take a few hours or one day, it can sometimes stretch into 2 days. So we are putting the clothes back into the closet for the night, and we're going to be stretching on into day 2 on this closet redo project. When we first decided to take the doors down and hang a curtain in the front there, I thought I would go to IKEA, as I mentioned, and order some curtains or find something and buy it. Then I remembered I had these soundproof curtains from my office that I wasn't using, and I already had these curtains that are from IKEA. We used to have these hanging in our living room. The only reason why I had saved these is because we were switching a lot of curtains around and I was unsure what we were gonna do. I'm gonna try both of these and just try to use what we already have, considering this is not a long-term plan.
You got it up okay? Figured it out.
Oh, it was really hard.
Can
Can you get that one ready?
Are you wearing pants with a strap?
It's not dressed.
Oh, shut up.
Might not work with this one.
Yeah. You want me to help, or is it you just play it off?
What do we think? White versus gray? This is so hard to decide. My mom came over and voted, and she said the white one looks terrible, and I should go with this one.
I like the thicker one better. That looks more like a sheet. So.
Yeah. After everyone voted, we decided on the gray curtain. Okay, I thought white. Everybody else said gray. I don't really care, so we're going with the gray. Let's get these on here, and then I have to do some alterations. Okay. But is this overwhelming? It's like the house of curtains.
We have lots of curtains in this room.
We have so many curtains. I decided to hold the curtain down while it was hanging and make a mark with a Sharpie. Then my mom and I took the curtains and we held them as straight as possible, and we measured the straight edge that we already had to cut the new edge, and it turned out great. They looked fine, not even being hemmed, so we decided to leave them as is and just hang them up and move on. Here I'm just touching up where Grant had to Bondo the holes from the closet doors that we took out. And I'm touching up the paint here as well. I bought this art print a few months ago. I framed it and I was going to hang it in my office, but then I think I'm gonna do something else in my office. I already have some art, and I think this would look really cute right here next to my side of the bed. Grant said he's fine with it. He doesn't care that it's dresses or anything. He likes it. And it's done by the artist Katie Daisy. I love her art, so beautiful. I will link it down below in case you want to see more about her. But anyways, I'm gonna hang this up right here on the wall. Okay, so it's gonna be like that. I'm so happy with the way all the changes that we made turned out. So Grant straightened this up. So the top thing was hanging down. We straightened that and we put metal poles. The pole was sagging before. So by going to metal, it's now really straight. Plus he has this support in the middle now. I was able to put our dirty clothes basket in here because that was a real problem. We didn't have any place to put the dirty clothes basket. I just had it sitting out here in the middle of our room, and that was such an eyesore. So I'm so glad that now we have a place for that. I still have a spot for my decluttering items down here, this basket down here. And then how I organize my clothes for now is I have dresses, shirts, pants, sweatshirts, and one jacket left out for the cooler days. Until it warms up, I'll transition some of that stuff out of there. And then Grant has his few hanging things. Most of his stuff he likes to fold and put into the drawers. And the best part is we have the curtains now, so we can easily shut these and open them, and that way we don't have to worry about the doors getting in the way. And I do have 3 panels right here. The paint is a little bit wet down there, that's why I'm not fully opening them right now. But how easy is that to open compared to the big doors where we couldn't use this whole center section of the closet? We do have a larger plan eventually to rip this entire closet out, put built-in shelving, drawers, all kinds of permanent type beautiful things, but we're not there yet. I like to make small improvements when possible, and this was one of those small improvements that makes a huge difference in the way this closet is going to function. If you're new here and you like these type of videos, make sure you hit the subscribe button. We are going to do a lot more home updates, decluttering, motivation, simplifying. Thank you so much for watching today, and you can click right here to watch my next video, and I will see you next time. Bye!